Alright people, let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, do it. I forgot which games I picked last week, so now I'm gonna have to look them up. Leverkusen, Bremen. Leverkusen, Bremen, that was the first one actually. What was the first thing that I wanted to say? So that was the first game I picked to watch. Friday morning, holy crap, I was tired. That's why I was talking like this the entire video. And now it's Sunday afternoon and I'm actually in a good mood and had a good night's sleep and everything, so I am talking a little bit louder and that's good. So let's talk a little bit about soccer or football. Holy shit, it's so annoying. I'm from Germany and obviously the only place where they say soccer instead of football is the US, and I'm living in the US right now, so it's a little bit annoying because when I walk around here and I tell people, okay, I want to talk about football, they think I want to talk about American football and like the Broncos or whatever. So yeah, so I wanted to talk about Leverkusen and Bremen, and they played on Friday and actually played a draw, so they played 1-1. I like doing this, 1-1. It was a pretty boring game. It was like one of these games, afterwards you really thought that, yeah, I should have known that this one is going to end in a draw. I could have seen that coming. Leverkusen was playing well with their new coach, Typhoon Korkut, that they have had for a week now, I think a week, yeah. They were playing well. The first half I thought they were really going to bring it home. In the 85th minute, I think Bremen somehow got a corner and Claudio Pizarro, he's 38. I don't understand how the guy does it. Scored a goal, drew the game, and that's how it ended. It ended 1-1. Bremen was playing better than I thought they were going to play. I'm really not a big fan of their coach, what's his face? Alexander Nuri, who was, I think, their 23 and under coach before. You know, like when you see a player or a coach, or you see them and you think, okay, yeah, that dude knows what he's doing. Nah. So they both played pretty well. Bremen played better than I thought they were going to play, and Leverkusen was good for the first half. And afterwards, I feel like they really slowed down the second half. It was one of these like typical draw games. I'm also kind of down a little bit because this whole weekend was so off with my predictions. In our league, it's like this league where you can predict each game of each match day, and then you can play it with a bunch of friends, and we have like 15 people I think in our league, and everyone pays $10 in the beginning of the season, and at the end win some money, like divided under the first 3 I think, and so we're playing that. Like I'm gonna link it below so you can take a look at it if you want. I mean, it's fun, you know, it just like gives it an additional kick, I want to say, to watch the games on the weekend. Oh god, I'm getting so annoyed by myself that I still say soccer and games and all that American shit. Like, it doesn't give the sport the real credit it deserves. It's fucking football. Oh god. Anyway, so that was the first one I wanted to talk about. Second one, RB Leipzig, Red Bull Leipzig, played VfL Wolfsburg, and they lost 0-1. That was the second one I had wrong, actually. They played in Leipzig, and somehow it was... I don't know, I don't even want to talk about it. It's so annoying. Like, I just hate losing. I hate it. Like, right now I think I'm third in our league, you know? Like, I'm in the third spot. So I'm actually in the money, is how they call it in poker. In poker, that you call it in the money. So I'm in the money if I come in as third, but obviously I want to like get second or first. I want to be first. Mario Gomez, he scored the goal. He scored a goal for VfL Wolfsburg, who now played under the new coach, Andries Jonker. Leipzig was so good the entire season, and you know, it's like 30 minutes into the game, into the match, and you're like, yeah, they're still gonna come back. Especially Leipzig has come back, being down multiple times, I think, this year, and they came back. First half's over, and you're sitting there and waiting for something to happen, and nothing happens, and then you're getting, you know, like slowly it creeps up on you. They're not gonna win. They just didn't play very well. Usually, Leipzig is really strong in counterattacks. So, what a lot of teams do now is they just leave the ball to them, so they can't lose the ball to them and they can't be counterattacked. That's smart, right? That's what Wolfsburg did too. They left them a lot of the ball possession. Leipzig didn't really know what to do with it. I mean, they weren't really creative in their way forward, and so didn't create a lot of chances. Got to the box a bunch of times, but whenever they did, the famous last pass didn't really go to the right person, and so they didn't really make it. Yeah, just lost. So that was the second one I had, and the second one I had wrong. The third one I said on Friday I wanted to watch was Hamburg versus Gladbach. I didn't end up watching that for some reason. I use Fox Soccer to go because they have the Bundesliga rights here in the US. I'm also going to link it below. It's pretty cheap. I mean, compared to Europe at least, where you pay like 30 to 40 bucks a month to get all the games live and on demand. Here it's, I think, 150 bucks a year. It's like 12 bucks a month, which is much cheaper and which I like. And they have this little app that I have on my phone and on my iPad and all that shit, so you can actually watch it on demand. You know, I gotta like calculate in the time shift, so usually I watch soccer in the morning because the first game is at 3:30 p.m. in Germany to calculate in the time shift, and then I often end up watching the games on demand. So what happens is Fox Soccer to go, they always take their sweet time in uploading the full match on demand. It takes them like 2 or 3 hours to make it available to everyone to watch it on your iPad or on your iPhone and all that, and that's too long. I just think it's too long. So the Hamburg-Gladbach game wasn't available on demand, and I wasn't able to watch it live because I was at the gym, and I, rather wanted to go to the gym than watch soccer. And like, the purpose of having it on demand is so you don't have to change your schedule according to when they play. Well, that didn't really work out for me, and then I checked the scores and I saw that Hamburg won 2-1 against Gladbach, which really fucking pissed me off. Why? Because I said Gladbach was going to win. Oh god, I just really don't like Hamburg. They even turned the game around. Gladbach was leading after 10 minutes, and then they equalized it after like 25 minutes. I think Bobby Wood, US-American boy, well, he scored the final goal. So I had 3 matches that I picked, 3 matches that I was wrong. I can show it to you if you want. I might put it in the description below, like what I picked and what it actually turned out to be and everything. And I actually also plan on putting scores of the Matchday 24 in this video. And the last game that I actually watched was the Schalke Augsburg game because, well, I like Schalke, so I tend to watch the Schalke games. And they won 3-0, which was nice for me because it was important for them to win this week, because actually everyone around them in the table also lost. Gladbach lost, Leverkusen played a draw, Augsburg lost, Hoffenheim and Freiburg played a draw, 1-1. Yeah, it was just like a lot of teams lost where it was good that they lost. So I was glad that they did. That was good. I'm glad I finished with that because I was so down. Like, I get so annoyed when I lose. So Schalke, they actually scored all the 3 goals in the first half, and that was really nice. 2 by Guido Burgstaller. He's doing so well lately, holy moly. Like, he scored in the Europa League, Euro League, and he scored the last few games, I believe, as well. So he's doing really well. And they're playing better now because now they're playing with a back 4 again. So there's a keeper, 2 central defenders, 2 outside defenders. Before, they were just playing with 3 central backs. Now they have like more stability, and I think they're also used to that system because all the past coaches also played with the back 4. The consistency is just so off with Schalke, and it really pisses me off. They're, I think, 11th now in the table, and I just really want them to be in the top half and possibly go to the international spots. There's so much talent in that squad. Leon Goretzka, Guido Burgstaller, Max Meyer, Alessandro Schöpf, Thilo Kehrer lately played. He used to be a central back, and now the coach put him actually on the right side and let it play a right defender. Whatever. Before I started like rambling around here, I'm glad they won, and that put me in a better mood again. The 4th one, I told you in the prior video that I might also take a look at the Hertha Dortmund game, Hertha Berlin and Dortmund. Hertha Berlin actually won 2-1. Well, of course, I picked Dortmund to win in my prediction game. They lost, which is not good for them. Well, at least Leipzig lost as well. Bayern is first, then it's RB Leipzig, and Borussia Dortmund is 3rd. So Dortmund can be glad that Leipzig lost as well. And that's it. That's about it. I'm kind of annoyed that I checked the score for the Hamburg game because now I can't really watch any soccer football anymore today. Just wanted to record this video while I have like good lighting here. The outside light is coming in, so I wanted to take advantage of that, and I'll just give you the next video on Thursday. Check, I think there is some games. Oh, there's the Champions League games. The last games of the round of 16 are coming up this Tuesday and Wednesday, and I think Leverkusen is playing Atletico Madrid. They lost the first game, I think at home they lost 2-4. yeah, Bayern Munich is already proceeded to the next round. Dortmund already proceeded to the next round. I talked a little bit about that last week. I'm going to link the video up somewhere up here. Up here, I think. And that's it for today. Pretty long video, but I hope you're getting through to the end. And that's it. I'll see ya.